Hello there! It has been a long time since I've made a video, but yeah, surprise, I'm back. Really excited to be back on here and chat with you guys a little bit. I figured the best way to kind of ease back in was to do just sort of a little bit of a chatty, get ready with me type of video. Anyway, if you want to get ready with me and just kind of hang out for a little bit, then keep on watching. I just kind of figured I'd try filming again and see how it feels, and doing it in my room, so you can kind of see some of the mess that's going on back there. But if I'm going to make this happen again, honestly, this is the place where I need to do it. I have a daughter now. The last time you saw me, I was pregnant with her. That's kind of why I stepped away from my channel, honestly. I've been kind of missing it lately, so I thought I would maybe kind of give it a try and see if I could find the time while she's napping to film and edit when she goes to sleep, that kind of thing. So I just thought I'd give it a try and see. I have to do my makeup for tonight anyway because I'm going out for a friend's birthday. So I just thought I'd film it, see how it goes, see how it feels. This is really the only place I can film now because this is where all my makeup is because it's my room, but also the other room where I used to film shares the wall with my daughter's bedroom, and so while she's napping I don't want to have to be like quiet, like just in case I could wake her. Hopefully she's still napping now. She is moving, but it's only been an hour. So she just switched to one nap and from 2 naps, so that's like a whole thing. If you have kids, you totally get that. But anyway, I have to get ready anyway, so hopefully she keeps doing her thing there. I just kind of figured I would do my makeup and just sort of chat to you while I do it. A lot has changed. Like I said, the last time I saw you was when I was pregnant. I looked back at my videos today, actually, and the last time I filmed was in July, and she was born in November. So I was fairly pregnant, but not like super pregnant yet, but I just kind of felt like it was going to be really hard. By the way, that was the Bobbi Brown Corrector in Peach Bisque. I'll definitely link everything down below, so if I forget to mention it, I'll make sure and put it down below there of what I'm using. I don't know, I felt like it was going to be really hard when I had her, and it definitely would have been. It still will be now if I decide to continue with this, but I don't know, I've just been kind of missing it. It's kind of nice to have something of my own. I am a stay-at-home mom, but I also do a little B'nai Mitzvah tutoring, which is good, but it can be really hard because I need to make sure and do it when my husband gets home from work, and sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't, and it can be very stressful to do it while if he's not home, and it can just be a whole thing. But it's still good to do it. But it's just important as a stay-at-home mom to try and find things for yourself, because as much as I absolutely love staying home with her, I mean, I wouldn't trade it for anything, it's very consuming and it can get a little bit lonely. You know, you don't get a lot of like adult time, and even when you do, it's so involved with the kids and everything else, and so it really is important to find things for yourself so that you stay true to yourself and you don't get lost in you know, your marriage and your kids. This is the old Makeup Forever HD foundation. I'm really sad. This is clearly like really close to being done. I love this foundation. I wish they hadn't changed it. I did a first impression on the newer version of this that I can link down below, and it was just a first impression, but even after trying it after that, I really just was not a huge fan of it. It didn't have quite as much coverage as this, which I still like. Now I'm not huge into big full coverage stuff, but I still really like the coverage of this. I can kind of keep it at like a medium coverage if I want, or I can build up in places where I want more coverage, but it just looks so nice. It lasts really well. I think that if you are a little more dry, you'd like the newer version of this. This still doesn't feel like drying, but I don't know, the new one just seems to get, I get really oily with it. Doesn't have as good of a coverage. I don't know, I just really like this original, and I know it's almost like totally gone. It's on its last leg, and I really do love it. I'm sad that I can't get this anymore. You can see I can like barely get any out. Oh my god, it's so sad. You know, I've gotten so spoiled with this mirror. This is the Simple Human mirror. I don't have it turned on because when it turns on, the light is very, very bright. But I've gotten very spoiled with that light on there. And so when I don't have that light, it's like, I can't see anything. But it would be too bright for you if I turn it on. So I might check my skin in the light, though, when I am pretty much done with it, just to make sure that it doesn't look unblended, because I feel like I can really see what I'm doing with that light. It's expensive, but it's such a good mirror, especially if you feel like you don't have good lighting. Like, if you're like me and you live with a man, they don't want like super bright lighting. They like it like dim. At least my husband does. And so like, I feel like it gets so dark in here. Like even with the blinds open, like I just can't, it's just too dark. I have, by the way, also, ooh, gonna get foundation all over myself. I have other foundations that I like, but I really like this one when I'm going out because it does photograph really well. Not that, like, really, I'm not taking a lot of pictures, let's be honest, but I still just like, really like the way it looks and covers nicely, but it doesn't look unnatural. And it's not like full coverage, but it gives me the right amount of coverage that I want. I just really, really enjoy it. And yeah, I'm not gonna buy the other one. So this is the Smashbox Studio Skin Concealer in Light Neutral. And then I use a little bit of the Fair Neutral from Naked Skin, the Urban Decay Naked Skin, just to highlight just a tiny bit. The Smashbox one is pretty good. I like it. It's not like groundbreaking. I don't know if I would repurchase it. I'd probably try something else. It's not like super full coverage, which is why I use that corrector, which I love that corrector. Like I'll use that if I'm not wearing anything and I just want to kind of cover up my under eye circles a little bit. It's the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Enigma. I like the way this cancels out the veins all over my eyes that I've got going on. It's a good primer. I probably would have done my eyes first, but honestly, this is mom life right here. I don't know how much time I have. I probably should have started getting ready when, like, as soon as she went down for a nap, but I just had other things I was doing, and so I just don't know how much time I'm going to have, so it could end up being, like, very, very minimal eyeshadow, and then a bold lip, or whatever, who knows, but I just wanted to be prepared to not have to do a ton of my eyes. So if I did my eyes first, and then she woke up, then I maybe wouldn't be able to finish my face, you know? Like, that's kind of, the face is the most important in my mind, so I'd rather do, like, a simple eye, but, like, have really nice looking skin. And I'm going to use my RCMA No Color Powder to kind of, I wouldn't call this baking, I'm going to kind of, like, place it and then pretty much sweep it away immediately. I really, really loathe the packaging on this. But I just sort of stick my beauty blender and I dip it like that, or turn it around, and but I really hate, I know hate's a strong word, but I actually hate the packaging on this. Like, that's the main reason why, like, I would not buy it again. I mean, it was really inexpensive, and, like, it's clearly lasted me forever, because I can't even tell you how long ago I bought this. But I just hate the packaging. Like, it just is the worst. So I'm gonna kind of sweep that away now, because I don't bake. I don't really do that. Like, as you get older, like, I'm not old, but, like, I'm 30. You don't want things to look dry. But, like, I do need to, like, set that primer and certain places. I'm gonna do just a little bit of cream contour, because I'm going out. How many times can I say that? Oh my god, this video is going to be so long. I'm like, I don't even have that many subscribers, so, like, who's going to watch this? Like, hi mom, hi grandma. Like, that's pretty much it. So, I don't always contour, but, like, whatever. Just for fun. I like the way that looks. Oh, and I just lost 10 pounds. How about that? Yeah, right. It's so funny, like, looking back at my old videos, like, you know, like the ones from, like, the first year of me doing it, and then, like, watching the ones, like, once I was pregnant, I was like, I can tell that you were pregnant. Like, I could see that chubby face. No, I hate to say that about myself, but I could totally tell. I'll bronze just like a tiny, tiny bit, but then I'm gonna wait and do my blush and highlight like once I do my face and stuff. Just want to check on this girl. I think she's still sleeping. Oh, yay. An oldie but a goodie, Nars Laguna. I love this one, and I contour with this one too, because like, who cares? But, and I don't ever contour my my forehead because it's not even all that big to begin with, so like I don't necessarily want to make it smaller, so I just bronze it a little. But I definitely have like big cheeks here, so I like to sculpt out the cheekbones a little bit, like just so that like it makes my face look a little bit thinner. But, and I don't really contour my nose because it's uneven anyway, there's no fixing that, so whatever. And I'm not wearing this. I don't know what I'm wearing yet. I'm telling you, it's like so hard for me to see. Like, I know it looks like there's like a lot of light, like I have a light on back here, but like I just have become so spoiled with this mirror. I'm telling you, I can't, it's so hard to not use it. Like I can't see anything. So hopefully this looks okay. I really can't talk to you while I'm doing this, otherwise it's gonna take like 5 hours, so see you in a sec. I feel like I'm never satisfied with my brows. Like, I don't know. Alright, what do I want to do? That's the question. I think I want to use this colored Raine. Gotta get used to holding products again. This colored Raine Beauty Rust mini palette, I think they're called. I don't know. They're like these little, and have a nice mirror too. They're really substantial. These colors are so pretty, and you know, it's a black owned brand, so it's very, very pigmented. Like you do not need to worry about the pigment when it comes to these. Like, they're so nice, and like this one is definitely up my alley. I love these colors. They're so pretty. Probably the only thing though that I will get out of another palette, probably out of my Viseart shadows, this one that I use a ton, are some like brow bone highlight, because this palette doesn't have that for me, for my skin tone. I'm much more into a matte or a satin brow bone highlight. I'm just not into the huge shimmery thing. I don't know, but that's just me. So I'm gonna start off with, I think, the color Natural. They blend out really nicely too. Like, you know, I think I am gonna use that color Dream, the sparkly one, just because, yeah, you guessed it, I'm going out. I mean, the fact is, like, I don't go out very much. Not because, like, I can't. Like, I really don't want to that much. Is that bad? Like, I go out and do stuff, like, with my daughter and, like, my husband and stuff. And, like, we'll go on dates sometimes, too. But, like, we just don't do a whole lot. Like, I just love... I love nothing more than putting her to bed. She goes to bed at 7:30, sometimes a little bit before that, depending on how her nap goes, and I love putting her to bed and then just getting in bed and then like catching up on Netflix or YouTube videos or whatever. Like, it's just like, I look forward to it. I love it. I mean, I love playing with my daughter, but like after a busy day, which no matter what our day is like, it's always busy, like, because it's nonstop with a baby. And so she's like 13 and a half months about, and so she's walking, and she needs to be kept busy, especially because of this schedule change. And so I'm just going to mix in a little bit of Recharge, is that what it's called, just to darken up the crease a little bit. So I'm going to just focus this one a little bit more. See how pigmented those are? I mean, like, I really am not digging into these shadows. But like, because they're made really for, or at least with darker pigmented skin in mind, like if you're my skin tone, which is fairly light, like pretty light, like somewhere between fair and light, like you don't have any issues with these. Yeah, like I literally tapped into Recharge. Like, it's just super pigmented, but you can see how easily they're blending. Like, I'm not working hard. I'm honestly working a little extra hard just because I can't see what I'm doing, like I've said a million times. I'm gonna find myself so annoying when I watch this back. Oh, God. I really am. I'm gonna wipe off this brush, by the way, on the Vermona color switch. I love this thing. Just to make sure it's blended without any more product on there. I'm gonna take a tiny bit of Daisy, like a tap. That's this one right here. Really, I just want to use like every single color in this. So I'm just kind of like dusting that at the top. I don't know, just because I feel like it. So I'm gonna take Dusk, but I'm just sort of placing it there so that and then I'll blend it out. Brands like this are so great though. I mean, you know, so many brands you see come out with things and it's like, I mean, I get annoyed about it to see how like limited it is for, you know, shade range. Like, you know, you'll see like a palette and it's like, well, how is anybody who doesn't have like that, you know, light skin tone, how are they going to use it? So I can only imagine like if you actually have darker skin, how you would feel about it. Oh, yeah, she's making some noise. I'm going to take the Too Faced glitter glue just because it'll help keep the shimmer in place. And I'm going to wet my brush too. I'm sure it doesn't really need it, but it's just what I always do. Really pretty. Like I'll do my makeup just to go to the park because I enjoy makeup and like when else am I going to do it? Like that's what I do. So I don't even know like what to talk about. I mean, all I do is like play with my daughter and watch YouTube, Netflix. I'm like obsessed with Riverdale. Does anyone watch Riverdale? I'm kind of obsessed with it. I love it. So like I love this palette, but like I do need like a couple other things to pair with it. I mean, it is a mini palette, so like I don't think it's meant to be like, but it's so pretty. Like I love these. I think I'm gonna do MAC Nylon. I really like MAC Nylon in the inner corners, especially with like something warm. You can't see this, but my dog is sleeping on the floor in here. And like he's using like my Ugg boot as a pillow. It's really cute. I think I'm gonna wear the Hourglass Mood Exposure. This is like an all year round beautiful blush, but this time of year I really love it. It's just glowy and pretty and like love it. I'm gonna go a little more glowy with the highlight kind, maybe Champagne Pop. Good old Champagne Pop. Is this it? Yeah. I love this one. I really do love it. I think it's beautiful and like I'm pretty fair and I still feel like I can really get away with it. So I don't know. I mean, I've heard people say that they feel like it's too dark for them. I don't know. I feel like maybe it doesn't look good on me, but I feel like it's so pretty. Like you can really pile it on or you can wear it a little more natural. Like I think it's really pretty. And I don't know, you tell me if it's too dark. I've been really into like pinkish highlights though lately, like NARS Hot Sand and ABH Starburst. Like those have just been like my favorites. They're not like super pinky, but like a little more pink toned. For a while I was really into the gold thing, which I still love, and you know, the champagne, the whitish ones, but like I don't know, I've really been enjoying the pink ones, but I, you know, didn't really feel like that went with this. So right now I'm gonna spritz myself and pick some type of lip color. I mean, if nothing else, I feel like just spraying, like it's not even like it feels like my makeup is lasting longer, but it just like it helps like settle the powders. I really like the way it does that, because I just feel like sometimes it's like powder, and like especially as I'm now in my 30s. I hate to say getting older because like my husband would kill me if he heard me say that, but I don't know, I don't even want the matte full coverage look. Like I just want to look glowy and pretty. Like I don't mind if my oil comes through a little bit. Like I want to look natural and like see my skin, and you know, obviously I feel a little more, you know, different about that if like I'm having a really bad skin day, but still, I don't know. I think I'm going to be kind of boring and do a nude, especially because like, you know, I'm going to be eating, drinking, whatever. So I think I'm going to do like a long wear lip liner and then a lipstick on top. Maybe I'll do a gloss. Let me just see how I feel. This is nice because it like goes on really creamy, but then it kind of like sets, and it's matte, but it doesn't feel drying. I mean, I love a good liquid lip, but if I know I'm like going to dinner, I almost don't want to do that because like I know it's going to fade from me eating, and I'd rather do like the lipstick that will just kind of fade a little more gracefully. I think I'm gonna do the Dose of Colors Desi and Katie collab over the top gloss. I don't know if they still have this, but it's really pretty. It's like a clear with gold, but it's not like chunky. Yeah, so I think that's it. I feel good about this look. I love that little eyeshadow palette. It's so pretty. I'm kind of out of practice, so I apologize for the not really like finishing my thoughts, but that also is like, that's total mom life. Like I said, I don't even know if I'm going to post this. I thought I'd try it because I've been kind of missing filming lately, and I don't know, I just thought I'd see how it feels and see how I felt about using some of this time to do this. Anyway, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know that you want to see more of this type of video or more just videos in general from me. The thumbs up would definitely give me an idea of what you think. And for sure commenting down below. If you're not subscribed already, I would definitely appreciate you subscribing. You know, it's good to be back. I've missed it. I've missed doing this, so I'm hoping that I can continue to find the time to do it and make the time, and yeah. I hope that you have a great day, and I don't even know what day it is that I'm posting this, but whatever day it is, I hope it's a great one, or night, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys.